What's up everyone? Right now I'm at my parents' house in Peru. This is where I lived when I was a kid. I want to show you what it was like growing up as a missionary kid. But first, let's meet the rest of my family. I have a sister named Emma. Let's go see if we can find her. Here's Emma right now. I think she's practicing her violin. Here's my dad. Dad likes to do a lot of the cooking. Right now, the fruit lady just came to the door.
The fruit lady stops by our house almost every day. She makes her living by going from house to house selling fruit that she bought earlier in the market. My dad usually buys bananas or papaya from her.
So right now, I'm going all the way out in front of our house, and here you can see we're on the street. And here's my mom. Right now she's sweeping the sidewalk, which she has to do all the time because this is a really dusty city. And as you can hear, it's a really noisy city. Have you guys ever seen a vehicle that looks like that before? Here, you'll see some more of them. Here you can see the front of our house. And over here is the motorcycle that my dad rides. And if we come inside, here's the motorcycle that I ride. Here in Iquitos, not a lot of people own cars. So that's why everyone either rides a motorcycle like we do, or they ride around in those three-wheeled motocarros that you saw going by. My parents came to Peru 18 years ago. They work in Peru teaching people to read and write who didn't get a chance to learn in school. In Peru, not everyone gets a chance to go to school. Sometimes parents can't afford to send their kids, or there just aren't schools where they live.
Here my dad is teaching a boy to read who wasn't able to learn in school.
Now let me show you what it was like growing up here in Peru. My sister and I never went to regular school. We were both taught at home by my mom. We used to use this kitchen table as our desk. I sat over there, and Emma sat over there. Now Emma just sits on her bed to do school. Growing up in Peru gave us a chance to own some different kinds of animals. This is Princess, our jungle deer. She's about 15 years old now. We also have a turtle named Speedy. Sometimes he can be pretty grouchy. Let's see if we can find him right now. Oh, I think I see him. I think I see him. He's way back in there. Hey, Speedy. This is Romper. Hey, Romper. Romper. He's about 8 years old. Here's Samantha, our basset hound. Samantha doesn't really do a whole lot. She just lays around and eats. And she loves to be petted. Right now I'm gonna go take a motorcycle ride with my dad.
One really fun part about living in Peru is that we get to ride on motorcycles a lot. As you're about to see, traffic in Iquitos can be pretty crazy, but somehow it all works out. Sometimes my whole family takes a motorcycle ride just for fun, like we're doing here. Yes, Emma should be wearing her helmet right now. Right now we're heading down to our boat. I want you guys to imagine that you're coming along. First we take one of these motocarros down to the river port. Then we get onto one of these wooden boats that are like taxis on the water. In Peru, these boats are called pequepeques. When we get to our boat, we go to a floating gas station.
All right, well, we made it off of the other boat over onto our boat now, and now we're buying gasoline at a floating gas station. Right out there, you can kind of see a white line. That's the Amazon River going by right out there. So right now I'm on a boat on the Amazon River, and I'm sitting way out in the front of it. Let me show you around here. There's the boat behind me. My dad is driving right now, and if we look out to the side, there's my sister. Wave, Emma! Over there, you can see some villages. I don't know if it shows up real well. There are people living over there.
Now we're looking behind the boat. The engine makes it pretty loud back here. Everyone on the boat finds a spot to settle down. My mom in the hammock, my dad driving, and Emma sitting on the side. Do you remember when I said earlier that a lot of people don't get the chance to go to school? Well, a lot of those people live out here along the rivers. That's one of the reasons why we have a boat, so that we can get to them. Let's remember to pray for people all over the world who haven't had the chance to learn to read. Well, that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed seeing a little bit of what it's like growing up as a missionary kid. I'll see you next time.